Ever wondered why some men naturally command respect in relationships while others struggle to maintain their own identity? Imagine knowing exactly what to avoid so you can build strong, healthy relationships without losing yourself in the process. Today, we're diving into the 12 things a high-value man should never do when dealing with women. These principles not only set you apart, but ensure you maintain control, confidence, and self-respect in every relationship you have. By the end of this video, you'll know how to avoid the mistakes most men make, mistakes that sabotage their relationships and undermine their self-worth. So, stay with me as we break down these game-changing insights one by one. Welcome to Stoic Mindset Oasis, where we explore the art of becoming your best self, grounded in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In today's video, we're focusing on a topic that every man striving to be high-value must master: the behaviors and habits you must avoid when in a relationship. Whether you're dating, in a long-term partnership, or simply preparing for your future relationships, this video will equip you with the knowledge to maintain your strength, independence, and self-respect. If you're tired of making the same mistakes in your relationships, or if you want to avoid them altogether, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you find these insights helpful, give this video a thumbs up. We're aiming for 1,000 likes, and your support means the world to us. Now let's dive into the 12 things a high-value man should never do with a woman. 1. Never compromise your values. A high-value man remains unwavering in his core beliefs, no matter the temptation to bend them. Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from living in alignment with your values. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This is a powerful reminder that integrity is the foundation of every decision you make. In relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to impress someone by compromising what you stand for. But here's the harsh truth. When you do that, you risk losing your identity. The validation you seek from others is temporary, but the respect you earn from standing firm lasts a lifetime. If you bend your values to win someone over, it may feel good in the short term, but in the long run, it leads to dissatisfaction and resentment. Hold firm to your principles and let your integrity shine through, because that's what truly earns respect. 2. Never seek validation from her. A high-value man doesn't need constant validation from others, especially not from women. According to Stoic philosophy, the only validation you need is the one that comes from within. External approval is fleeting, and basing your self-worth on it leads to insecurity and dependence. Instead, focus on developing your own character and personal growth. When you rely on someone else's approval to feel good about yourself, you become emotionally vulnerable and unstable. A Stoic man knows that the only thing within his control is his own actions and thoughts. He builds confidence from understanding who he is and what he stands for, not from someone else's opinion. When you are content with yourself, you project an inner strength that attracts the right people, making your relationships healthier and more balanced. 3. Never neglect your purpose for her. One of the biggest mistakes men make in relationships is losing sight of their life's mission. Your purpose, your goals, and your personal ambitions should always come first. Relationships are important, but they should never derail you from pursuing your mission. As Seneca wisely stated, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, it is because we do not dare that they are difficult." This quote serves as a reminder that courage and persistence are essential in the pursuit of your goals. A high-value man stays committed to his purpose, even in the face of distractions. Many men fall into the trap of becoming so emotionally involved in a relationship that they let it overshadow their dreams and goals. A Stoic man, however, understands the importance of balance. He doesn't allow fleeting emotions to pull him away from what really matters. This focus not only leads to personal success, but also fosters relationships that are built on mutual respect and shared values. 4. Never react emotionally to manipulation. A high-value man remains calm and composed, even when emotions are running high. Stoicism places great value on emotional control, teaching that while you can't control other people's actions, you can always control your response to them. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." A Stoic man doesn't let a woman's actions or words manipulate his emotions. When faced with conflict, a common mistake is to react impulsively. But impulsive reactions often lead to regret, and worse, a loss of control. Instead, take a step back, assess the situation logically, and respond with clarity and reason. By doing so, you maintain your dignity and avoid unnecessary drama. This emotional resilience not only strengthens your character, but also commands respect. Others will see that you're not easily shaken, making you someone they can trust and look up to. 5. Never prioritize her over your well-being. It's easy to fall into the trap of always putting someone else's needs ahead of your own, especially in relationships. But constantly sacrificing your well-being for another person will lead to burnout and resentment. Stoicism teaches the importance of maintaining balance and prioritizing self-care. When you neglect yourself, you diminish your sense of self-worth. A high-value man knows that to be his best self for others, he first has to take care of himself. This doesn't mean being selfish. It means understanding that your mental, emotional, and physical health are the foundation of a healthy relationship. By prioritizing self-care, you not only show respect for yourself, but also create stronger, more sustainable relationships. 6. Never allow her to disrespect you. Respect is a two-way street. A high-value man sets clear boundaries and never tolerates disrespect. Allowing disrespect from anyone, including a woman, erodes your self-worth and invites further mistreatment. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This means that instead of retaliating when someone disrespects you, maintain your moral character. A high-value man knows when to walk away from situations or relationships that compromise his values. By setting firm boundaries, you show others how you expect to be treated. Walking away isn't a sign of weakness, it's an assertion of your worth. 7. Never be overly attached. Attachment often leads to suffering. As the Stoics warned, placing your happiness in external factors, like a relationship, makes you vulnerable to emotional turmoil. A high-value man practices emotional detachment, understanding that nothing is permanent and people will come and go. Epictetus once said, "You are a little soul carrying a corpse." This stark statement reminds us that everything in life is temporary, including our relationships. By cultivating inner strength and focusing on what's within your control, your own thoughts, actions, and reactions, you protect yourself from unnecessary suffering. Detachment doesn't mean rejecting relationships. It means engaging from a place of emotional independence. This approach prevents you from becoming overly reliant on someone else for your happiness. 8. Never engage in drama. Drama is an unnecessary drain on your energy. Stoicism teaches that emotional disturbances are distractions from living a virtuous life. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to focus only on what we can control, and drama falls outside that realm of control. A high-value man understands that engaging in petty conflicts or emotional turbulence pulls him away from his goals and inner peace. Instead of getting caught up in arguments or trivial disagreements, he remains composed and focuses on what truly matters. Avoiding drama protects your energy and mental well-being, allowing you to direct your efforts toward more meaningful pursuits. 9. Never chase her attention. A high-value man knows that chasing attention is a losing game. Instead of pursuing validation, he attracts it by being grounded in his values and confidence. Constantly seeking a woman's attention leads to insecurity and needy behavior, which undermines your self-respect. As the saying goes, what belongs to you will find you. A Stoic man embodies this mindset. He focuses on becoming the best version of himself and lets his actions speak for themselves. This confidence naturally draws others to him without the need for desperate measures. 10. Never allow emotions to control you. In relationships, emotions can run high, but a high-value man keeps his emotions in check. Stoicism teaches that true freedom comes from mastering yourself. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Letting emotions like anger or jealousy take control can lead to destructive outcomes. Instead of reacting impulsively, a Stoic man takes a step back, assesses the situation, and responds rationally. This emotional resilience fosters healthier, more stable relationships. 11. Never overcommit to please her. A high-value man knows his limits. Committing beyond your capacity to please someone else will lead to burnout and resentment. A Stoic man remains firm in his priorities, knowing that overextending yourself for someone's approval only leads to frustration. True respect in relationships comes from mutual understanding. Don't let guilt or pressure push you into doing things that compromise your values. By communicating your boundaries clearly, you foster healthier, more honest relationships. 12. Never forget your own worth. At the core of every high-value man is a strong sense of self-worth. Stoicism teaches that your worth is intrinsic, not dependent on others' opinions. Seneca put it best: "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." Never allow external factors, whether it's a relationship or someone's judgment, to determine your value. By cultivating self-worth from within, you engage in relationships confidently and set the tone for how others treat you. Conclusion. In a world where so many men lose themselves in relationships, these 12 principles will help you maintain your power, independence, and self-respect. A high-value man doesn't bend to external pressures or lose himself in the pursuit of someone else's approval. He stays grounded in his values, prioritizes his mission, and never compromises his sense of self-worth. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic Mindset Oasis. Let's reach our goal of 1,000 likes and join me on the path to becoming the best version of yourself.